SVR IAS Academy welcomes you to the Current Affairs online video lectures. ComeOnIndia.com is our website. Today's date is March 17th, 2016. In this video, we are going to discuss so many important topics which are highly useful for Prelims 2016 examination. If you like the quality of our videos, please share it with your friends and invite your friends to subscribe to our channel, that is SVR IAS. So let's start today's Current Affairs video lecture. First topic of the day is My Biosphere, My Future campaign. My Biosphere, My Future campaign. The important prelims point is that it is launched by UNESCO. It is launched by UNESCO. UNESCO stands for United Nations Educational, Scientific and Cultural Organization. The importance of My Biosphere, My Future campaign is to bring awareness about biosphere. My Biosphere, My Futures campaign was launched during the meeting of World Network of Biosphere Reserves. World Network of Biosphere Reserves is also maintained by UNESCO. The network aspires for sustainable development through different projects. Recently, one biosphere reserve also came in the news, that is Oxapampa, Ashaninka, Yaneza Biosphere Reserve. Oxapampa, Ashaninka, Yaneza Biosphere Reserve. It is located in Amazon, Brazil. The news is that it is being destructed by human activities. So, in this topic, we discussed 2 or 3 important prelims points. My Biosphere, My Future campaign is launched by UNESCO. World Network of Biosphere Reserves also maintained by UNESCO. And third important point is Oxapampa Ashaninka Yaneza Biosphere Reserve is located in Amazon, Brazil. Now let's move to the second topic of the day, that is safeguards duty, anti-dumping duty and countervailing duty. How to differentiate between these three? Safeguards duty, anti-dumping duty and countervailing duty. First, let's discuss about anti-dumping duty. 21st century is a globalized, interconnected world and WTO aspires for open and free trade between different nations. Take one particular product, for example, steel products. As you may be aware, if you are studying the newspaper regularly, China and Russia steel prices are low, and because of the low steel prices, many countries are importing the steel and it hurts the domestic industry. But the issue is that China and Russian steel prices are priced arbitrarily low or artificially low so that it can be exported more. This issue is called dumping. If you keep the price of some product arbitrarily low, then definitely export of the product will be increased, and because of the huge imports into the country like India, Indian domestic steel industry suffers. To control the situation, Government of India has, under the WTO rules, can impose anti-dumping duty. Under it, government can raise the import duty of the products so that the price becomes equal to the steel produced domestically, so that fair competition can be ensured. Anti-dumping duty can be imposed for few months or years also. Safeguards duty is a temporary measure. Remember, safeguard duty is a temporary measure. If any product and its import surged suddenly, means it will hurt the domestic industry. For example, take the steel. If steel price is low, means steel will be imported more and steel price has to be checked. So, to protect the domestic industry from the sudden surge in import, Government of India has the power to impose safeguards duty under World Trade Organization rules. World Trade Organization rules favors to impose anti-dumping duty, safeguards duty, countervailing duty if situation demands. So remember, safeguard duty is imposed when sudden surge in imports of a particular item occurs. So to protect domestic industry from the sudden surge of import, government can impose safeguards duty, but it's only a temporary measure. It may last for few months, not for years. Is the main difference between anti-dumping duty and safeguards duty. Safeguards duty is a temporary measure, maybe few days or month. Anti-dumping duty may be imposed for months or years. Why we should study the topic of safeguards duty, anti-dumping duty? Because recently Union government imposed anti-dumping duty up to 44.7% on import of plastic processing machines, on the import of plastic processing machines for 5 years. The anti-dumping duty will be implemented on the imports coming from Chinese Taipei, Malaysia, Philippines and Vietnam. So Government of India recently imposed anti-dumping duty up to 44% for 5 years on the import of plastic processing machines, mainly coming from Malaysia, Philippines, Vietnam and Chinese Taipei. Now let's move to the countervailing duty. Countervailing duty means it is also called as anti-subsidy duties. Countervailing duty is also called as anti-subsidy duties. Think of a situation if a country wants to increase its export, means it can give subsidy so that production cost will come down. For example, if China wants to increase its steel export, means China can give subsidy to the steel manufacturers so that production cost will come down and it can export more. Steel price will be low when compared to the domestic manufacturers in other countries, so that Chinese steel will be imported more by other countries. Definitely it will affect the domestic manufacturers in India. So government in this background can impose countervailing duty. Countervailing duty, or you can say anti-subsidy duty. So if it is imposed, it will neutralize the negative effects of subsidies. Countervailing duty can be imposed under WTO rules. So in short, anti-dumping duty is imposed when prices of the products is fixed arbitrarily low. Prices are fixed below the fair market value, and safeguard duty is imposed when sudden surge in imports occur. Countervailing duty is imposed to neutralize the negative effects of subsidies. Now let's move to the third topic of the day. AYUSH 82. AYUSH 82. Central Council for Research in Ayurvedic Sciences. Central Council for Research in Ayurvedic Sciences is an apex organization for research in Ayurveda. Central Council for Research in Ayurvedic Sciences is an apex organization for research in Ayurveda. The council produced AYUSH 82. It is nothing but an Ayurvedic formulation for prevention and management of diabetes. So remember, it's a very important prelims point. It is an Ayurvedic formulation for prevention and management of diabetes. Why AYUSH 82 came in the news? Recently, a license agreement signed between National Research Development Corporation and Gudos Laboratories for commercialization of AYUSH 82. So prepare well on the AYUSH 82, an important prelims point, that is AYUSH 82 useful for prevention of the diabetes and produced by Central Council for Research in Ayurvedic Sciences. Now, last topic of the day is Myanmar issue. Myanmar coming in the news regularly because in the November 2015, general elections held to the both House of Parliament and National League for Democracy captured most of the seats in both House of Parliament and got majority. And in this background, let's discuss some history of Myanmar so that you can understand the Myanmar's history much better and you can write good answer in India-Myanmar relations. Myanmar got independence from Britain. Like India, Myanmar got independence from Britain. Until 1962, there was a democratic rule in Myanmar. Until 1962, there was a democratic rule in Myanmar. But what happened in 1962? Military captured the power in Myanmar in 1962. After that, fundamental rights were denied to the citizens of Myanmar and military generals isolated Myanmar internationally because of the economic sanctions imposed by United Nations and other bodies. It isolated Myanmar internationally so that economic growth stagnated and millions of people pushed into acute poverty. So military generals ruled the country till 2014-15 and they announced to hold general elections. As we discussed earlier, in the 2015 November general elections, National League for Democracy captured majority seats in both the Houses of Parliament. Now one question emerges, who is the leader of this party? That is Aung San Suu Kyi. Aung San Suu Kyi, who won the Nobel Peace Prize. She is a winner of Nobel Peace Prize and she fought for democracy in Myanmar in the last 20 to 30 years. Now we can say Myanmar achieved full democracy. Now Myanmar is a full-blown democracy. No, because 1/4 of the seats in both the House of Parliament are reserved for the military. 1/4 of the seats in the both houses of the Parliament of Myanmar are reserved for military. So, no constitutional amendment can be made without the approval of military of Myanmar. No constitutional amendments can be made without the approval of Myanmar military. And also, three important ministries like Home Affairs, Defense and Border Affairs are reserved for the military. Three key ministries like Defense, Home Affairs and Border Affairs are reserved for the military. So still Myanmar military holds control over the government. Recently, U Hin Ya became the president of Myanmar. U Hin Ya became the president of Myanmar. He is a loyal of Aung San Suu Kyi. He is a loyal of Aung San Suu Kyi. Why she couldn't become the president of Myanmar? The reason is that military made important changes to the constitution, under which it bars a person from assuming the highest office, that is the president of Myanmar, if the person's children are foreign citizens. If the person's children are foreign citizens. Aung San Suu Kyi's children are got the citizenship of foreign countries. So, under the military-made constitution, she can't become the president of Myanmar. To get India-Myanmar relations online video lectures, visit our website commandindia.com. We are providing prelims, mains, current affairs online video lectures for 2016 and 2017 batch, and admission is going on. If you are interested to join our course, the cost is 12,500 rupees in the March month because of discount is going on. 50% discount is going on in the March month. If you are interested, you can join the course. And to contact us, our WhatsApp number is 809-809-9922. Keep visiting our website and subscribe to our YouTube channel, and all the best for your IAS 2016 exam preparation. Thank you.